Women are out there settling for the extremely wrong man. This is going to ruffle some feathers, but you do not need a man to have a baby. You don't need a man to make your dreams come true.
Oh Lord, yo, here comes that feminist nonsense. You know, guys, when anytime a woman starts off saying you don't have to settle and you don't need or you don't have to, trust me, there's gonna be some bullshit ass bad advice behind it. But I'm gonna let her cook.
Of being a mother, you don't need a physical man in your life to make that happen. And this is coming from a single mom of 2 perfect children. I'm so
Oh Lord, another one of these single mom ignorance. Here comes that single mother babble, y'all.
blessed to have my 2 perfect little ones. And I want another one. I want to be a mom again. But I will not settle. I will never go through what I've been through. I will never allow a man to dictate what I can and can't do.
Okay, let's unpack that. She says she's not going to settle and she's not going to go through what she's been through. But see, here's the thing. What she just said without her even knowing, she just pretty much said that she's a used product. She's not even, I mean, like a lot of times when these women say shit like this, they act like just because they've been to hell and back and they got some kind of experience that makes them valuable. It doesn't, it actually makes you value less. This woman is pretty much a 1995 Corolla with 300,000 miles on it. She is a used product. There is no value there. For her to sit up here and talk about she's not going to settle is outrageous.
So let me tell you something. If you want to be a mom, your dreams are not over. Your dreams are not shot just because you haven't met the right person. It is not easy to meet a quality man, especially with really high standards and really been through a lot of awful things that really...
Well, here's the thing. In order to meet a quality man, you have to be a quality woman. And we all know single mothers are not quality women, because if they were, they wouldn't be single mothers. You know, why would a man want a woman with an already made family? I mean, like, this woman is delusional. And you see, this is one of the problems, because you have women like this giving other women advice, and you have silly women out there that's willing to listen to this advice. I mean, this is crazy. This woman has no man. She has no kind of prospect of a man. By her saying, let me tell you this shit, guys. By her saying that she don't need a man to have a kid, and she can go to a sperm donor and all this bullshit. Trust me, that tells you that she doesn't have a man that she wants that's willing to deal with her. That's what that means.
really teach you what you want and what you don't want, I'll tell you, that doesn't need to stop you from making your dreams come true of either becoming a first-time mother or becoming a mother again. There are sperm banks, there are sperm donors, and there are amazing women out there raising beautiful children. Those women chose motherhood instead of settling for what...
Guys, let me tell you something. They always want to say those women chose motherhood instead of settling. When they tell you they're not going to settle and they're going to just choose on being a mother by themselves by going to a sperm bank, really what that is, these women have lost. They are losers. Because you lost, because you failed at cultivating a relationship with a man that you actually want. You see, guys, what these women won't tell you, and I say this shit all the time, and I'm going to keep telling you this shit. These women, they're not going to tell you that the type of men that they want don't want them. Don't want to deal with them, don't want to do anything with them. At best, the only time they can get attention from a man that they want is when he's horny. This is what happens when women are getting tired of getting pumped and dumped. This is the kind of talk that they do.
that they know is not right for them. And the fact that we have that ability and that we can make that decision, that is powerful. That is so powerful.
Young ladies out there, man. Seriously, this is to my young ladies out there. Of all races, of all ages, man. Check this out. Do not listen to women like this. They are not your friends. They are trying to keep you stuck just like them. I tell you this shit all the time. I tell you this all the time. Once again, by the fact that this woman has to come to the internet, right, and tell you that she can get a sperm donor and have a baby on her own, that means she lost. She's a loser. She failed at cultivating a relationship with a man, because that means to smart people, and let me emphasize that, to smart people, that she does not have a man that she's willing to deal with that actually wants her. And not only that, guys, the reality of her life has pretty much showed her the opposite of what she thinks of herself. You know what I'm saying? This advice that she comes out here to give women, this shit ain't even working in her life. Seriously, this shit, this badass advice that she's giving these women, that she's out here trying to tell women, this is not even working in her life. And trust me, guys, you can even look in the comments, the women out here cheering this shit on. You're gonna have some dumbass women that's gonna sit out here and listen to this stuff. And you see, this woman, she's actually bitter. You see, the older these women get, the more bitter they get. This is a bitter woman. She's a loser. She lost at the game of relationships. She lost at the game of love. And this is the result of it. Now she has kids, right? And she's going to use those kids as her company. See, those kids are a replacement for a man. So this is one of these women that their kids are going to grow up, and those kids are going to be her company. Because she's a selfish woman. Those kids need to be growing up having their own damn lives. But no, they can't. They're going to grow up and they're going to have to look after mom. Let me know what you think in the comments, y'all. This your boy Mazo, Capone. Like and subscribe, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.